Behold the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rob Susan every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
24th Infantry Battalion joins Unity Walk, Interfaith Rally and Peace Covenant for Safe and Honest National and Local Elections 2025 in Abra. 59th Infantry Battalion spearheads awarding of SIPS seal to Municipality of Bawan in Batangas. 45-day local campaign period begins today. 42 to 46 degrees Celsius heat index possible in 7 areas today. Good day everyone, as well as our troops at Camp Emilio Aguinaldo, Quezon City. Today is Friday, March 28, and we will bring you the latest news from the armed forces and other information around the Philippines. In behalf of Ralph Suzon, this is Jai Simbahon for AFP Community News.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the 24th Infantry Wildcat Battalion joined the Unity Walk, Interfaith Rally and Peace Covenant signing for a safe and honest 2025 national and local elections in Abra. Along with the military, the Commission on Election, Philippine National Police, Philippine Army, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Bureau of Fire Protection, Department of Interior and Local Government, religious sectors, volunteer interns of the University of Abra, electoral candidates participated in the said event. The activity kicked off with a unity walk that started at the Corner Washington Capitulacion, St. Zone 2, Bangued to PHQ, Abra Police Provincial Office, Calaba, Bangued, and was followed by the Interfaith Rally of religious sectors in the province of Abra, lighting of the Unity Candle, Peace Covenant signing, and ended with a release of doves and balloons. Meanwhile, the 24th IB reaffirmed its commitment to ensure the safety of the residents during the election on May 12, 2025.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the 59th Infantry Protector Battalion spearheaded the awarding of the Stable Internal Peace and Security Seal and Certificate of Conferment to the Municipality of Bawan, Batangas. The said awarding of SIPS was conducted during the first quarter Municipal Peace and Order Council meeting. The Stable Internal Peace and Security, or SIPS, is the highest level peace state of an area without any violence reported from CPP-NPA terrorists. Meanwhile, the awarding of SIPS underscores the significance of the shared commitment of the local government, the military, police, and other agencies to maintain the security of the area towards a more developed, not only in the town of Bawan, but also the whole country.
DWDD Armed Forces News. Armed Forces Radio.
For other updates, let's hear the details about 5th Infantry Division enhances women's versatility and empowerment in successful 3-day God Forum. Go on for the details, Meljoy.
Yes, Jai, the 5th Infantry Division successfully conducted a 3-day Gender and Development Forum from March 25 to 27, 2025, aimed at strengthening the versatility and empowerment of female soldiers and civil human resource personnel within the command. This activity was held as part of the Women's Month celebration with the theme Babae sa lahat ng sektor, aangat ang bukas sa bagong Pilipinas. The forum provided a platform to address gender issues within the organization, focusing on identifying challenges and proposing actionable solutions to be presented to the command for implementation. This initiative aligns with 5th Infantry Division's strategic goal of enhancing the roles and opportunities for female star troopers by optimizing their assignments and designations to promote career growth, inclusivity, and operational effectiveness. Participants were trained to become more adaptable and prepared for the shift from internal security operations to territorial defense operations. The forum featured open discussions and lectures centers on women's empowerment, equipping female personnel with the knowledge, skills, and confidence to take on greater responsibilities and leadership roles. The event concluded with a simultaneous culminating activity, underscoring the successful completion of the forum and reinforcing 5th Infantry Division's commitment to advancing gender equality and operational excellence. This is Meljo Inesio Arroco reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Meljoy.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the students of the Battery Sustained Warfighting Evaluation and Enhancement Program participated in the Disaster Response Operation Evaluation. The said evaluation was conducted and spearheaded by the Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office of San Jose de Buan, Samar. Meanwhile, disaster response operation training equips the troops' dedication to protect lives and serve communities in times of crisis, especially during disaster.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the 53rd Infantry Matapat Battalion actively participated in the first quarter Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council 9 Full Council meeting at Chandler Suites in Pagadian City. The meeting gathered key regional leaders, government agencies, and local stakeholders to enhance disaster preparedness and strengthen collaboration in managing risk across Region 9. The meetings focused on assessing and improving disaster response mechanism, addressing ongoing challenges in disaster management, and strengthening the interagency collaboration to ensure a unified and efficient response to potential emergencies. Meanwhile, the 53rd IB's participation underscores the importance of coordination between military and civilian agencies in ensuring effective regional disaster management.
DWDD Armed Forces News. Armed Forces Radio.
On the other line, let us hear more from Angel about 15th Infantry Battalion receives Partners Appreciation Award from GNHS in Negros Occidental. Angel?
Yes, Jai, the 15th Infantry Molabe Warrior Battalion of the Philippine Army, together with other stakeholders, received the Partners Appreciation Award from Gihulngan National High School in a ceremony held at Saikolan Hotel and Resort in Cabancalan City, Negros Occidental. The 15th IB plays a crucial role in honing and molding aspiring young people towards empowerment, self-improvement, and discipline in preparation for the career path that they aim to achieve. As a longtime partner of the various schools in its area of operations, the 15th IB facilitates schoolwork immersion programs for senior high school students taking up humanities and social sciences. Meanwhile, the 15th IB reaffirmed its commitment to education and youth development, emphasizing the significance of multi-sectoral collaboration in providing quality learning opportunities and shaping the future of the next generation. This is Angel Cruz Kamamot reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Angel.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the 901st Infantry Fighting Brigade, Brigadier General Arsenio D.C. Sadural attended the Regional Joint Security Control Center Command Conference held at the Pavilion in Barangay Santa Cruz, San Jose Province of Dinagat Islands. The conference aimed to review the preparations of the respective provincial, city, municipal joint security control centers for the upcoming 2025 national and local elections. During the said event, key officials of the Philippine Army attended the RJSCC, including 402nd Infantry Brigade, 401st Infantry Brigade, 26th Infantry Battalion, 403rd Infantry Brigade, and meanwhile the 901st Infantry Brigade reaffirmed its commitment to ensure safe, orderly, and peaceful May 2025 national and local elections in the area.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
For our national news,
DWDD National News.
the 45-day campaign for local candidates kicked off today. The Commission on Elections warned all aspirants to comply with regulations or risk disqualification. COMELEC Chairman George Erwin Garcia said they will carry out a nationwide Operation Baklas to tear down illegal posters and campaign materials. Garcia said all illegal posters and election propaganda, regardless of who put them up, should be taken down by the concerned candidate, adding that posters will only be allowed in designated common poster areas.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
Now let us hear a report on the ground about 53rd Infantry Battalion joins blessing and turnover ceremony of Ribocon Elementary School new multipurpose building. Go on for the details, Mike.
Yes, the 53rd Infantry Matapat Battalion participated in the blessings and turnover ceremony of the newly constructed multi-purpose building at Ribocon Elementary School in Ribocon, Dumalinaw, Zamboanga del Sur. Aside from the 53rd IB present during the ceremony were school heads and district supervisors, 54th Engineering Brigade Commander Brigadier General Darwin F. Hernandez, Philippine Army, and Lieutenant Colonel Benjamin Carag II, Commander of the 54th 7th Engineering Battalion. The event underscored the battalion's unwavering commitment to community development and educational support. Meanwhile, the ceremony emphasized the importance of the strong collaboration between the military, local government, and other key stakeholders. This is Mark reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Mike.
DWDD National News.
And Pag-asa warned that 7 areas may experience a heat index ranging from 42 to 46 degrees Celsius today. It is considered dangerous as heat cramps and heat exhaustion are likely and heat stroke may occur with prolonged exposure. These areas are Dagupan City, Pangasinan, General Santos City, Apari, Cagayan, Tugigaraw City, Subic Bay, Olongapo City, Sangli Point, Cavite City, and Cuyo, Palawan. The public is urged to stay hydrated, limit outdoor activities, and avoid prolonged sun exposure to prevent heat-related illnesses.
DWDD National News.
And the Department of Social Welfare and Development has announced that its Ayuda sa Kapos ang Kita program or AKAP will focus on Filipinos earning below the minimum wage. The SWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian explained that the adjustment is in line with President Marcos' veto message upon signing the General Appropriations Act of 2025. The new guidelines replace the previous low-income classification with a more specific target, workers earning below the minimum wage. The revised AKAP guidelines now aim to provide assistance to approximately 5 million workers falling within this category.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
And now let us hear more updates from Gina about people's organizations receive 4.2 million pesos livelihood project from DSWD in Surigao del Norte. Gina?
Yes, Jai, 12 people's organizations received 4,245,000 check granted by the Department of Social Welfare and Development in a turnover ceremony held at the Doña Helen Cultural Center in Placer, Surigao del Norte. The said initiative was part of the Sustainable Livelihood Program. The 12 POs were from the municipalities of Bacuag, Claver, Gigagit, and Placer in Surigao del Norte. Meanwhile, among the recipients in the Looc Youth SLP Association, which was established through the efforts of the 30th Infantry Fight-On Battalion as part of its commitment to empowering local communities, particularly the youth. This is Gina reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Gina.
DWDD National News.
Transportation Secretary Vince Dizon made public the plan to upgrade EDSA to ease traffic congestion in Metro Manila. Dizon said this is not just about road repairs, but about transforming EDSA into a world-class highway that serves the people efficiently. He added that for decades, EDSA has been a symbol of Metro Manila's traffic problems. The DOTR chief said that their goal is to make it a model of efficiency and modern urban transport.
DWDD National News.
And on the 11th anniversary of the signing of the Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro, Presidential Peace Advisor Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. called on all Filipinos to draw inspiration from his historic milestone and continue championing peace, inclusivity, and unity. Galvez said the country must stay the course and ensure that future generations inherit a nation free from conflict and full of promise. He then hailed the CAB as a groundbreaking peace agreement that ushered in stability and autonomy in the Bangsamoro region. Galvez also reaffirmed that the government's commitment to implement the agreement, recognizing the invaluable contributions of key stakeholders in advancing the peace process.
DWDD. National News. Armed Forces Radio.
And we have a report coming in from Ali about 1102nd Infantry Brigade hosts coordinating conference on West Philippine Sea Awareness Campaign. Ali?
1102nd Infantry Ganarol Brigade Executive Officer Colonel Wilfredo Burgunya Jr., Philippine Army, led the coordinating conference for the conduct of an information and education campaign on the West Philippine Sea at the 1102nd Infantry Brigade Headquarters in Barangay Tando Bato, Luok, Sulu. Present during the conference were civil military operations officers from the 545th Engineering Battalion, 101st Infantry Sajahitra Battalion, 21st Infantry Invincible Battalion, and the 15th Civil Military Operations Battalion. The coordinating conference focused on developing strategies to promote awareness and understanding of the issues surrounding the West Philippine Sea. Meanwhile, the discussion highlighted the significance of a unified and well-coordinated approach in educating local communities about the West Philippine Sea. This is Alali reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Ali.
DWDD. National News.
And China should heed its own call and abide by international law if it really wants peace in the Indo-Pacific region. Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary Claire Castro issued a statement following Beijing's warning that the Philippine government must stop serving as other countries' mouthpiece. Castro emphasized the Philippines is no one's chess piece. She said the country is independent and no one should intrude with any decision made by the government.
DWDD. National News.
And Senator Rizzo Ontiveros called on the international community to help the Philippines dismantle transnational criminal syndicates. And Ontiveros said the Philippine government cannot do this alone. The lawmaker emphasized that governments and international bodies must collectively work together to keep the citizens safe. She then expressed relief with the repatriation of 176 Filipinos rescued from online scam hubs in Myanmar.
DWDD. National News. Armed Forces Radio.
And another updates about 2nd Mechanized Infantry Battalion facilitates turnover of loose firearms in Maguindanao del Sur. Go ahead for the details, Shaina.
The 2nd Mechanized Infantry Makasag Battalion facilitated a successful turnover of loose firearms in Pandag, Maguindanao del Sur. A total of 9 loose firearms, 23 rounds of ammunition, and 3 magazines were voluntarily surrendered by various barangays. The said loose firearms included a homemade M79 launcher, a caliber 50 Barrett, a M203 grenade launcher tube, a caliber 38, and a .357 revolver and homemade shotguns. Meanwhile, the joint efforts of the AFP, PNP, and LGU highlighted the significance of cooperation in reducing the spread of illegal firearms and sustaining peace in the region. This is Shain Araneta reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Shaina.
DWDD. National News.
And the low pressure area will continue to bring scattered rains to some parts of Bicol, Eastern Visayas, and Eastern Mindanao. The Pag-asa weather specialist Obet Madrina said the LPA, located 95 kilometers east of Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur, is expected to bring cloudy skies, scattered rains, and thunderstorms to Caraga, Eastern Visayas, Albay, Sorsogon, Masbate, and Catanduanes. The LPA will likely dissipate by the weekend. Meanwhile, the rest of the country will generally be partly cloudy to cloudy with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. This is due to the easterlies or warm winds from the Pacific Ocean.
DWDD National News.
And the Senate conducted a hearing to address the rampant and allegedly abusive debt collection tactics of online lending companies. The hearing stemmed up from a Senate Resolution 746, which highlights serious allegations against some lead lenders, including the public shaming of borrowers, libelous social media posts, and threats involving coffins and death. Senator Rafi Tulfo said many of these practices violated Republic Act 10173 or the Data Privacy Act of 2012. He emphasized that this has to stop and they should not resort to violence. The lawmaker also pointed out that while creditors have the right to collect payments, the methods used must remain ethical and legal.
DWDD National News.
And for our final news, Malacanang has called on banks and financial institutions to strengthen their cybersecurity policies. This follows a report increase in cyber attacks that resulted in 5.8 billion in losses last year. Communications Undersecretary Claire Castro said PCO has been coordinating with the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas regarding this issue. To help this cause, Castro said the PCO is also planning an awareness campaign to help Filipinos avoid falling victims to cyber scams. The palace official emphasized that as cyber criminals continue to evolve their tactics, the government must also keep updating its policies and strategies.
DWDD National News.
And that's all for today's broadcast. Thank you for joining us, especially on our audience on our Facebook page, AFP Radio DWDD. Don't forget to tune in next week for more updates, same time, same station. Again, this is Joyce Inbound for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Behold the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rob Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Mga katropa, alam mo ba na ang DWDD 1134 kHz AFP Radio ay ang opisyal na